Hello everyone and welcome back to more Crash Twinsanity for the PlayStation 2. Again, another bit of a strange perspective to start off the episode. And in this episode, we're going to be going through Hijinks? Yeah, basically that ship over there that says engine. Like I said before, if you want to just get those gems again back on ice escape pades or something, I don't know. Basically where you surf, you know, on Cortex, you can just go through that cave over there which leads you back to it and things. But right now, I'm going to go forward because I believe I've already got everything on... Yeah, I did. That was first time. That was good. I don't usually do that. Well, brilliant. What a good way to start off the episode, eh? Apparently, though, that, what is it? That shark down there? Apparently, the model of it is used in Crash, Tag Team Racing, I believe. You know, in one of the cutscenes where he gets tapped by the shark? That is the same model used for it. Why it's frozen under the ice, I have no idea, but it just is for some reason. Also, it appears again. I don't know why. There's just some really weird trivia in this game. Also, there's this unused, whatever the hell that is. Oh, it's a frozen rhino. That's fair enough. Still. Alright, anyway. We got, like, invincible Aku Aku here and that, which, like I was saying before, doesn't really do anything, really. Apart from just makes you golden and things, but still. Other than that, that's all he does. And it's really, really short limited as well. So, it's not really that bothersome, but, you know, it just doesn't really make any sense. Plus, the OST in this area, if you ask me, sounds really suitable to, like, you know those songs that you get whenever you get trolled or something? I don't know, it just sounds really good to me, and stuff with that going on. Even though there's like rhinos going all over the place. Maybe these rhinos like references to like Spyro or something. But no, it's just... They look like characters made from Spyro. Like, I forgot what they were called now. They were in like a certain level. Yeah, Rhinox, that's it. I think they were called... Yeah, they were called Rhinox, I believe, in Spyro 2. Was it Spyro 2? To be honest, I'm not sure. Either way, yeah, we're basically just going through this part of the level here. And this part, believe me, when I first played through this for the first time, oh goodness me, was it difficult. It's not so bad now, but for goodness sake, man. Okay, if I can actually hit this switch in order to carry on with what the hell I was saying, there we go. Yeah, this place is kind of just a bit too difficult for my liking and things. I was here for quite a while trying to find everything, particularly trying to find those gems as well. As finding the gems in this area is pretty difficult, especially if you don't stock up on those lives. I mean, like, I had like 60 in the last couple of episodes, and I have like 49 left. How's that little dance he does? Look at this. Look, ding. Why that's necessary for him, I have no idea. And I don't get why the cutscene freezes here either. I don't know if it does that in the Xbox 360, sorry, Xbox version or anything, but no. It just does it on the PS2. I've never really played the Xbox version, so I'm not sure. I don't know if I told you this before though, but apparently this game is only available for the PS2 and Xbox. This was never made for the GameCube, which is weird considering Wrath of Cortex was made for the GameCube and things. So why they had to remove it, I don't know. Which doesn't really make any sense. If anything, it's kind of a shame for people who played Wrath of Cortex and being like, oh, a new Crash game, Twinsanity, I can play it on my GameCube, right? No, sorry, you can't, because we're only making it for PS2 and Xbox, for whatever reason. I don't know, they were just really... I don't know what happened with the team in this game. Like, they could have spent way more time... What the hell happened there? They could have spent way more time on this and made it absolutely perfect and things. Hell, it could have probably even been the best Crash game ever, if you ask me, if they added more effort. But, I don't know, like, maybe they were tight on budget and things. I mean, this is basically back then when Crash Bandicoot was being bought by Activision, and, you know, Crash of the Titans came out. Because, I mean, after Twinsanity, that was it. Crash of the Titans became the new thing that Crash was, to be honest. And I think there are no gems in this area. To be honest, I'm not sure. Let me just move the camera around. No, it doesn't look like it. You can just go down on the ground if you want to look for things, but honestly, I'm not really going to do that. I can't really see anything, to be honest, because I'm playing this on a HD TV, and I really cannot see where the hell I am in this place. There we go. That's fine. I'd much prefer playing this on a CRT or something, because that way the lighting doesn't go on it. You ever get that? Like, you know when you play a game, like a really old one, and the sun is really shining on it, so that way you can't really see what the bloody hell you're doing. Especially in the Wrath of Cortex, good god. Let's just say, if you're going to play a game that has a lot of dark lighting, like Donkey Kong 64 or something, then make sure you play it on the right TV. Otherwise, it is going to be really difficult to see where you're going in places. Like in this pit here, it's so dark that I cannot really see much. I can see okay here, but back there, I can't really see anything, to be honest. You can just get the gem another way if you want and things, but either way, I just tend to do it that way most of the time. Plus, is there another red? It doesn't look like it. Fortunately, though, at least it gets brighter here, so that's nice. I don't know why, but I also like some of the textures in this game in that. Like, you know, the water effects and things. It looks really good, like, for a PS2. The physics, though, are nowhere near, though, as good as Super Mario Sunshine. Super Mario Sunshine's water physics are blooming amazing. Hell, I even find them better than Galaxies. And that was on the Wii. Super Mario Sunshine was on the GameCube. To find that it has better visuals on the GameCube than the Wii is pretty impressive. Then again, I suppose, I mean, the game was called Super Mario Sunshine, and most of it was based around water, wasn't it? So, I suppose that makes sense. And what? What do I do here? I've completely forgot what I do in this bit. Do I need to use this in order to get on top of it? I don't know. Alright. Maybe I need to hit that switch over there. Well, switch lever, whatever the hell you want to call it. TNT thing from Looney Tunes, I don't know. Alright. I believe, what is it? To be honest, I forgot what this bit does now. Wow. That's great, because I'm trying to do a good run on this. That's supposed to blow something up in order for me to go down, isn't it? Oh, wait, no, there's not one over there. That's fair enough, fine. I'm just doing the wrong thing completely then, aren't I? And backtracking at this bit is a pain in the bum as well. Because, you know, you can't move the camera around. Like, this is me literally moving the analog stick left and right. Nothing's happening. Because apparently it doesn't do it. What this really needs on this part is a Super Mario Galaxy type of gameplay. So that way, you know, when you, like, go upside down, you stay on it. Because I really like that in Super Mario Galaxy. It's been a long time, though, since I played Super Mario Galaxy, to be honest. There we go. Yeah, that's what you do. That's fair enough. That's fine, dandy by me. Plus the music go with this area, like I said, even though it sounds like some kind of music you'd use for like trolling somebody. I don't know, it just sounds really nice to the ears. And oh boy, trying to get down this bit is a pain. Mainly because he does that, and look, when he gets up, he does it while he's getting up for some reason. Why they didn't fix that, I don't know. But it's not really that much of a flaw, as I find it quite entertaining, to be honest. Plus, there we go. I was going to say, I was like, please tell me I'm not going to miss that gem and then fall in the water, because that would be annoying. Okay, right. So that's all of the gems so far, I think. If I'm missing one, then I'm probably going to kill myself and kill my save game data. So that way I'll just have to start again. I mean, that way it'll be easier, wouldn't it? I mean, it's better to have a better run, surely. Alright, anyway. That's cool. So, really, really what they do, these bits here, blow stuff up and things, but they expect you to do it in a sneaky way, but like I said, I don't know if they meant to do this, but the TNT in this part doesn't really send anything away. Like, it doesn't blow the apples away or anything, it just keeps them, see? So there's barely a strategy you have to do, really. You just set it going, let it blow up, and that's it, collect the apples. Don't know why that's a thing, but it is. Okay. There we go. Right. We're doing alright at the moment so far. I mean, at least I've ranked my lives back up to 50. I mean, when you have them at 50, you're pretty much sorted. Especially when you get to that last area of the game where, honestly, it is by far the hardest gem in the game. Jesus Christ, trying to get that was a pain. At least first time, anyway. In fact, I'm not even sure how I managed to get it as a kid. How did I get the patience in order to get it? That was weird. Wait, I can actually squish this, I believe. Yeah, look at that. Goodness me. That's strange, isn't it? Anyway. Right. So, that gem should hopefully... Wow. Jesus, can't try that. That gem should hopefully be down there. I hope. Is it? No, it's not. Unless it's on top of it. Yeah, there it is. Because I remember it's up on one of these things, and good thing I said that, because now I found it. Is that all of them? No, we've got one more, actually. Hopefully, that should be in the last room. If it isn't, then backtracking time, I guess. I'm trying to do as less backtracking as I can in this Let's Play, so that way I can just get it done and over with, you know, in no time at all. Therefore, it makes it more easier, and therefore less editing. Alright. Oh, actually, no, wait, I remember now. The last gem is actually on the second phase, isn't it? Because now we're going to come across a boss. Up this, probably the fastest elevator of all time. Alright, oh, fair enough, fair enough. I thought he was just going to appear there. Never mind. He's going to be right over here. Oh, actually, right, and there's no cutscene either, I remember now. The music for this bit, it really doesn't suit the boss fight at all, but I don't care. I find it hilarious and funny. Because I actually don't mind this track, really. It's catchy. Plus, you can also do an a cappella version of it quite easily, if you ask me. It pretty much uses the same thing that we fought the Mecha Bandicoot with, apart from he throws a bomb at us. Really, this boss fight is kind of boring, to be honest. Mainly, and also the TNT stays in the air for some reason. Why it does that, I don't know. That is the weirdest collision detection I've ever seen, to be honest. But yeah, it's the same thing really, just going on and on and on, apart from more missiles. You really can't screw up on this, apart from falling down that bit there, or just stopping for no reason at all. This boss fight is really not that special. Neither is the one after that, to be honest. Like I said, the boss fights in this game are just kind of a bit lackluster. Now, Crash 3's and Crash 2's bosses are pretty freaking awesome, especially Tiny. Bloody hell, Tiny for Crash Bandicoot 2 was awesome. Even though it was kind of frustrating in places, I loved it. But, oh boy, the final boss in Crash 2 was... Good God, they could have done better, Jesus. At least they fixed that though in Crash Bandicoot 3. Good God, how awesome was that? Seeing like those two masks duke it out while you fight Cortex. That was probably the best thing ever. Also, that TNT did not blow it up for whatever reason. The collision detection on this though is just so weird. Also, it looks like I'm practically walking in the air whenever I walk, or it might just be me, I don't know. At least I have like a second Akko mask though, so that's useful. Plus those arrows, I think I just noticed those are arrows just there. Okay, gonna get as close as I can to this thing, so that way when he throws it, it should blow it up. Yeah, that should do it. And there we go, that's the boss. And we're about to meet probably the weirdest scripted part of the cutscene ever. Look what Crash Bandicoot does. I think they forgot to program it where he falls down to the bottom.
Ah, yummy! Fresh meat for my pot.
Alright, now tell me, when you got to this part as a kid, were you terrified of this goddamn thing here? Okay, let's try that one again, instead of screwing up this time. But yeah, this is Rusty Walrus, and this... If I could stop screwing up, that would be nice. But yeah, Rusty Walrus... This part of the game is pretty difficult for the first time of things. It's basically like, you know, where you run away from the boulder and the polar bear in Crash 2 and things, but a Rusty Walrus, and oh boy. This got the gem. I was really hoping that I could one-shot this guy, but that doesn't appear to be happening in things. A lot of people say that this part is kind of annoying because he speeds up, and yeah, he runs faster than you. I don't know whether they meant to do that or anything, but all I can suggest really is, when you have the chance, do that. And die. This game just hates Let's Players, doesn't it? It doesn't want them to talk, it just wants them to bloody concentrate on what the hell to do, doesn't it? So be it and all that. But other than that, yeah, Rusty Walrus and things, he's quite scary as well. I mean, look at his eyes, like one bigger than the other and things. Plus the music to go with it is also pretty nice as well. I don't know why he freezes there though, that's just weird. I'll tell you now though, if you like do this for the first time, you will not clear it for the first time, I can guarantee you that, bloody hell. Because, you know, it's just impossible, really, for the first time, because you can't really see what's coming ahead of you and things. Most of the time, really, it requires memorization of what's ahead of you and things. Which is kind of an issue, considering, you know, the sections in Crash 2 where you get chased by the polar bear, it didn't require memorization, really, it was just keep running ahead. Plus, it also had speed boosters to help you out. Did they forget to program, like, speed boosters in the game or something? I don't know, really. Apart from that, it's kind of easy if you just keep at it, really. But fortunately, they have a checkpoint mark here to make it a lot easier for yourself. The part, though, that makes this bit infamous to people who have played Crash Twinsanity is after this bit, guess what? There is not a save checkpoint. Meaning, if you're on your last life and you're at the boss, you have to redo this whole bit again. Not just this bit, you have to redo the whole engine ship. Like, you know when we last came out of Slice Icecapades or something? I always forget the name of it, but still. And that is kind of a flaw, to be honest, when you go to this bit. Although, fortunately, I have like 50 lives, so I should be good. You can go for the lives if you want, but I say screw it. God damn it, especially with this thing chasing after things. I know usually I say I like to go for lives if they're out of reach, but in a situation like this, no! I just want to run away from it and just get ahead. Because I know if I just go for that life, I'm just going to waste it. It's going to be pointless getting the life in the first place, isn't it? It's going to be like collecting all the lives in Super Mario 64 and stuff. Plus it sucks, considering when I practiced this, I cleared this part for the first time. And it's annoying that I didn't do so here. I believe, though... Yeah, there we go. For some reason he just smashes into the wall. It reminds me of that part of Toy Story 2. Where he just like smashes him into that part of the thing. Game over.
The rats are leaving the sinking ship. Tell us where the treasure is and we'll let you go. Silence! Looks like we'll have to wring it out of him. Embryo, get changed.
I do not care if they're missing sound effects. That bit's just hilarious to watch with barely anything going on. Plus, oh god, the music to go with this, apparently... Good lord, is it kind of a bit goofy and stuff going on. But this boss fight in particular is not really that special, mainly because it's the exact same goddamn thing over again. Plus, I don't know about you, but I goddamn hate end trophies look in this. I mean, his model looked a hell of a lot better in Crash Bandicoot 3, you know? In this one, he just looks weird. He looks like his arm is from the Mega X Buster from Mega Man X or something, you know? That's what it looks like to me. It looks like he's trying to copy Mega Man X, but add time to it. Well, so at least Embryo looks okay, but End Trophy just looks weird, man. Even Tiny looks strange too. But the boss fight to this, the reason why I don't like it, there is no change of pace. Literally, it is the same thing. Embryo will jump the same amount of times. Entropy would do the same amount of hits, which is 3 times, and that's it. There is no change of pace for the difficulty at all. He doesn't do any other special attacks, he just does this. It is literally rinse and repeat 3 times. That's all. And he glitches through the floor for some reason. Like I said though, with the music, if you listen to this in your spare time, you're gonna look really strange, aren't you? Because it's just a load of noise and farts and burps and things. Reminds me of like that particular part of Mad Monster Mansion from Banjo-Kazooie. You know when you go inside the toilet when you're that pumpkin and things, and what it is just fart noises and stuff. Basically, imagine that, listening to that, blasting it out loud in your car speakers. You're not gonna look cool, you know. Either way, there's the bush.
Come along! To the Psychotron!
So yeah, just by apparently mere luck, we happen to be launched all the way to the very start and things. That way, it just makes it easier. And plus, what is it? Getting back to the iceberg lab, not the iceberg lab, sorry. You know the ship where you have to go through and things? It's actually pretty straightforward because there's just platforms right over there, as you can see. Makes it a bit easier to backtrack and things. At least you don't have to go through the whole thing again, like the ice climb and things like that. But other than that, that's pretty much it. What do we do now? I think that is all the gems, is it not? Let's have a look. So we got that, and this. Yeah, we got all the gems. Nice. So we got all the gems in the ice level. That's nice. I guess then the next thing to do is to go to the top and watch the cutscene and see where it takes us. And the next thing we're going to come across actually is pretty freaking awesome, I will say. It reminds me of being in the world of the Addams Family. Either that or that really weird... Oh, Casper, yeah, Casper's Scare School. I remember that show, that was weird. Alright, anyway. So, our next step is what? Oh yeah, I remember now. I thought then for some reason it glitched. This is just proof that even if you play a game that you love, that you will forget everything. Even like one of my favourite games of all time, Majora's Mask, I can't remember crap in that game half the time.
You monster! Let my brother go!
My crystals! Ruined! Thanks to Perky here. Must be repaired, and only one person can help. My niece, Nina Cortex. Isn't she delightful? Obviously, I've made a few modifications here and there. Quickly, to my private dirigible! Set a course for Madame Amberley's Academy of Evil!
What's that pause for? That was weird. There's actually some really weird trivia though that I'd like to tell you about here. So this is the part where we're going to see uncut content. Apparently, the reason why she still remains and she's frozen, which and twitches for some reason, that's weird. Apparently, in the uncut version, what Cortex did is paralyzed her and shrunk himself to go inside her brain, therefore making the level Gone a Bit Coco, I think it was called. Where inside it, what he would do is go inside Coco's brain and shoot all of her stuff in her mind. In this case, with her wearing like this weird top and everything, have it being like bunnies and rabbits and cute stuff, basically where you go around shooting stuff, making it a bit loopy and things. They cut that out for whatever reason, and if you're looking up, you can actually find a hidden artwork for it. And there's even like the song that goes with it, which we're going to find when we get to Boiler Room Doom. So that's going to be lots of fun. Apart from that, I guess we're off to the next part, are we? Because after that cutscene, hopefully that platform, yep, the platforms appears. I don't know why, they just appear out of nowhere, really. Can you imagine how stupid it would be if they appeared right from the start, so that way you could skip out the whole entire section of it, and then just get to the Academy of Evil. I think it's called the Academy of Evil. Yes, I forget the name. Either way, let's just hop into the ship with no transition whatsoever. Seriously, look at this transition. Boom. And just head over to it. It looks like an octopus, but with a massive brain. Except for the tentacles.
I love my airship. It's the only way to fly.
Hey, so this is how the rich and the ugly fly.
Who's doing this? Will I have another bag of those spicy peanuts?
I will...
Boring!
I shall crush you like a puny runt you are. You are nothing to me, for I am the great and all-powerful Neo-Cortex. You infantile vermin! How dare you mock manhandle and manipulate me? Rest assured, I will take my terrible vengeance upon...
Yeah, whatever. Skip to the good bit.
Okay, if the voice actor did that bit without any edits, I take my hat off to him. But I'm pretty sure they sped that up. Unless he just did that all himself, considering the line was really short. Much like what Keddy does. What? What the that was the quickest time ever. That usually takes forever in order to go past some things. They just... Was that a load time that they just added? I'm guessing the cleaner your disc is, then the less time it does. Either way, this is the Academy of Evil, which is actually the third level in this place, and there's actually only 4 worlds in this game. I'm not even joking, there's only 4, for whatever reason. Apart from that, I guess we're going to call it off here, shall we? In the next episode of Crash Twinsanity for the PlayStation 2, we're going to be going through the Academy of Evil with Purple Sky and schools and things. Take care guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!